Forget groping and pornographic scanners at the airports. Now the government wants to bring those massive invasions into your privacy to bus and subway stations. How much is too much? How far is too far? And government spies admit they can't control or restrain themselves? With me now, my friend and Fox News colleague and anchor, Geraldo Rivera. Geraldo, glad that you could join us.
Thanks, Judge.
First, we want to start with this TSA at the bus stations. A guy you and I know, who was once the Secretary of Homeland Security, Mike Chertoff, has been selling these pornographic backscanners to his successor, cousin Janet. No relation, but I call her that, Janet Napolitano. Put aside the incestuous nature of the government. She has said she may send her agents and these scanners to bus stations in Tampa. Now, how far can the TSA go to porn and grope?
Well, you know, as a person with an artificial knee, Judge, I get groped and felt up every single time. I mean, my junk is in play anytime I fly, and I fly often. So
you can't go through one of those scanners.
When there's a scanner, actually, what they usually do is they give me the body scanner, and then because it registers something, they give me the frisk also.
Okay.
So it literally takes me 15 minutes in plain view of everyone at Newark Airport every time I fly. It is really very, very interesting.
Will the American public tolerate this stuff at a Greyhound bus station?
Back up, because what Michael Chertoff did is at the heart of what's going on, Judge. What the former Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security did in being a massive stockholder in the body scanner machine that's now worth hundreds of millions of dollars in terms of a federal contract. On the one hand, they generate this fear, this paranoia.
Right.
They are terror pimps or anti-terror pimps, and then they use it to their financial benefit. I think they scare the bejesus out of people, and then they profit from it. I'm not accusing them of anything illegal, Michael Chertoff or anyone else, but I want people to know this vicious cycle that we're going.
This is the way government works. The Congress never voted on this. Chertoff scared the people. Chertoff bought the stocks. Chertoff sold the equipment. And the Obama administration paid him for it.
And go back to Tampa, where they are now instituting random checks as you drive into the airport, or will soon be instituting random checks as they drive into the. Here's my suggestion. Why not save a ton of taxpayer money by, rather than searching everyone who gets on the plane, just search randomly, or search randomly / profiling in a way that we can discuss at a different program. Save money, because they have never, Judge, never once captured one terrorist in any of the security measures at any airport ever in the history of America. Never, not once. Every penny spent has been for nothing to catch a kid with 2 joints in his pocket.
Right. They don't catch anybody with explosives or box cutters or knives or guns, because nobody we fool enough to try and bring that
Never
up.
happened.
But how far will this go? Are we going to have to go through scanners to get into St. Patrick's Cathedral up the block? Are we going to have to go through scanners to get into a Broadway theater? At some point, the public will say stop.
It will go as long as the segments of the American political spectrum allows defense-oriented or anti-terror-oriented issues to go by unchallenged. As long as we give them a pass, you give a pass to any charlatan who wants to make a buck by claiming Osama bin Laden is in your grocery store cart.
I'm going to look at this big picture. Why do we assume that the government can keep us safe? Why do we willingly give up freedom, like the right to privacy, in deference to safety?
Well, I just left the 101st Airborne. The last time I was in Afghanistan, before that I was with the United States, the 6th Marines. There's where we are fighting the terrorists. There's the point of the spear. We are keeping them off balance. We are using drones to kill their leaders. That's where the safety is emanating from. Everything else, the shaft of the spear and the guys back in the Pentagon and all the rest.
All right. You have a piece of paper in front.
I do.
This is the response to a Freedom of Information Act request. So you asked the Justice Department for a report on spying in America, and this is what they claim is a response to the report.
Isn't this the best argument for WikiLeaks?
Yes,
Isn't this the best argument for WikiLeaks?
It is, because
when you ask the government about what's going on and this is the answer you get, this is insulting.
And this is why we do need WikiLeaks. But the conclusion of this report says that the government has been spying on people not authorized by FISA. They don't even use the word spying. They use the word there have been compliance incidents. How much longer will the American public put up with this?
But at least with, well, first of all, I think that this is scandalous. And the fact that the diplomatic leaks that are coming out now, when compared to the official release of these state documents, is incredible. We are up to 1972 in terms of the official releases. In terms of WikiLeaks, we will put up with it. You know, I don't know. We are, in many ways, lamb among wolves.
Thank you, Geraldo.